State questions that were meant to reduce prison population may soon have an impact on your community's safety. At least that's what some in local law enforcement fear as crime and punishment changes go into effect.
KJRH reporter Darcy Jackson spoke with those on both sides of State Questions 780 and 781, and she joins us live with the debate over the change that's heating up long after Election Day. Darcy?
Yeah, Karen, Brian, you may remember State Question 780 allows certain nonviolent drug and theft charges to become misdemeanors. Now, and that will ease the growing prison problem. Now, 781 will use those savings for rehab services to end those crimes. But the folks out here on the front lines in our local communities say they expect just the opposite.
It's bad in every way. I don't see the good side of it.
Come July 1st, Rogers County Sheriff Scott Walton says State Questions 780 and 781 could mean more brazen criminals in local neighborhoods.
They can steal more and use drugs, freely and openly. If you're caught with heroin on a school playground, you're guilty of a misdemeanor.
He says the new laws designed to incarcerate less people in state prisons could fill up local jails and release convicted criminals faster than ever before.
I think it sends a message out that these things aren't as bad.
But for others, it's a monumental change towards jail reform.
We incarcerate more of our people than anybody but a couple other states. So we spend a lot of money incarcerating these people, and a lot of them aren't dangerous.
Ryan Gensler with the Oklahoma Policy Institute says the two laws will create a win-win. Less people in prison and money spent on solving crime at the root.
There's no research that would indicate that these kinds of changes would lead to any type of increase in crime.
Even as the call for repeal grows, Gensler says Oklahoma will tackle addiction like never before.
I think they'll realize pretty quickly that the sky isn't falling, that that we're actually making our communities stronger.
In the meantime, Sheriff Walton says he'll continue to keep Rogers County safe, even with new challenges on the horizon.
People look up and realize, what's the matter with all this and how did that get to be? And the answer is going to be, well, did you vote yes on 780 and 781? And by the time they realize that, it'll be too late.
Now, opponents of those state questions say they would like to see those repealed sooner than later. That would require a governor's signature on an approved legislative bill that supports that repeal. But so far, no bill has been filed, so those laws will go into effect July 1st. In downtown, Darcy Jackson.